So have you ever been wandering down your street and wondered what it'd be like if there was a racetrack in your area? I mean, I know we don't all have a Monte Carlo or something, but there's always that one street that looks good. Maybe there's a little right-hand kink, who knows? But I took that step further today, and I want to see what it'd be like in mine if we made a real racetrack.
So this is what I've come up with using the roads in my local area. Initially, to the eye on the map, it looks pretty simple, but it's actually quite a technical circuit when we get to the nitty-gritty details. For instance, Britnell Avenue is it's narrow straight, but there's quite high speed, and if you had the right equipment. Up here will be Tesco chicane, named due to a certain supermarket on the outside. Down to Fairfax, again another narrow yet very scenic road. Back down to Britnell, which leads us to another roundabout, onto Chantlands, which has a nice dip under a bridge, and then down here you got plenty of zebra crossings and whatnot, with it being a kind of semi-high street. Perth Street is certainly an interesting one. Speed bumps down here and kind of a kink underneath a train bridge. Back down to National, which is just a power all the way down. Probably in the right equipment you could hit some serious speed. And there we have the CarFeed GP circuit.
Now to take on our circuit, we need a thoroughbred machine. Sadly, McLaren wouldn't lend us a P1, but we do have the next best thing.
When it was new, the Punto produced a scintillating 69 horsepower from its 4-cylinder 1.2 litre engine, meaning a top speed of 96 miles an hour and 0 to 60 in 14 seconds. Perfect for our racetrack. Away we go then for the first lap of the CarFeed GP circuit, as we'll name it in case anyone decides to contact us and hopefully arrange a Formula 1 race here. Coming into the first corner, the little kink past the traffic lights. The Honda CR-V in front of us cornering. Well, I should probably point out at this moment we're actually speeding up this footage and we are doing road legal limits, of course. Past the school, through the trees, here we go. This is quite a high-speed, well, it would be a high-speed section if you ignore the zebra crossings and all the other road laws. Braking hard into, past some cyclists, look at them go. Okay, now we're braking hard. Through the little Tesco chicane. This could catch you out if you're not careful. Here we go, it's narrow down here. Oh, look at how close those cars are. Maybe in a real race we'll keep those there just for the excitement. It's narrow. You can see a little bus there in the distance. Oh, and brake. Round the inside of the roundabout. Oh no, we'll go on the outside. Would be in the inside on a real racetrack, but you know, road laws and all that. Don't want to drive the wrong way. Past another zebra crossing, and yet another narrow section. Down to Fairfax Straight, as we'll call it, after Fairfax Avenue, I believe. Surprised how few accidents actually occur down here, but regardless, we'll soldier on. It's very narrow. I'm sure in a real race we wouldn't have these cars coming across, but here we are. Bit of a traffic queue as we come into the second kink. In fact, if you take note there is where the start is, straight opposite us. Of course, for safety reasons, there will be a barrier there, I'm sure. Here we go. Steaming down Britnell Straight. Maximum 30 miles an hour here. 30 miles an hour. Passing at another school. Take care around here. Here we go. And as we approach the second roundabout, this time on the outside, watch some incredible indication ability from the Vauxhall Insignia in front of us. Oh, he's got it that time. And here we go, approaching the bridge. It's a nice little dip along there, could gain some fantastic momentum. Past the petrol station and a church. Yet more narrow sections here if we keep the traffic in. We're crossing through the bus stop. It's tight. The Vauxhall head's braking. It's a zebra crossing, that is why. And across we go. Steaming further down the straight. This would be exciting at full race speed. Of course, observing the road laws. Past the library, another zebra crossing, past the Sainsbury's. We get ready to brake hard into here, past the traffic lights. And here we've got some speed bumps to negotiate with. Imagine this in a Formula 1 suspension. Even narrower down here, through the giveaway signs. Except this way, we have right of way. Maybe not on this one though. Past the braking Peugeot, more speed bumps. Into the last, ooh, a late right-hander. Under the bridge, man crossing. It's tight through there, left. Oncoming traffic. And here we go. Onto the final straight. Pace, pace, here we go. 30, 32, 32 miles an hour. Still 32 miles an hour. Get some serious pace down here. Very high speed, not as narrow. I mean, without the traffic cars, this would be pretty wide. Quite scenic too, with all the leafless trees. There goes the Chrysler PT Cruiser. And here we go, still 30. Still 30. As we approach the finish line. And here you have it. The first ever lap of the CarFeed GP circuit.